And welcome to WRPB and WRPB Studios. And with me is Sid Sethi. Is that how you pronounce it?
Correct.
Okay. I had tried to get it out in the very beginning.
Right.
All right, so my two favorite topics, guys, food, and real estate. Today we're going to talk food. Those are my two favorite topics. I love it. Maybe if food wasn't such a favorite topic of mine, I would be able to fit behind these chairs better than I do now. Okay, so I own bars in New Jersey, and you're like a bar, restaurant, and entertainment venue, correct?
Correct.
Why? Why would you want to get into that industry?
So I've been in the industry for 10 years now. I've owned restaurants from steakhouses to seafood restaurants to franchise restaurants. And the Twisted Tuna was a concept that came up online. And, I found it. It was a wonderful concept. I closed the deal in 2018. And that's the direction we're going now, expanding that.
And it's a waterfront?
Yeah.
With some dock space?
Correct. Waterfront restaurant.
Bring your boat.
You can bring your boat. Dock. You can rent slips there too.
Okay.
And we have live entertainment 7 days a week.
Do you really?
We do.
Wow.
4 different kitchens and 3 bars. So, lots to do. It's almost like a resort. You come in, you can bring the family, you can have a date night.
But it's more than that because you can have an event there, correct?
Correct. We're very big on events.
And you have a separate room upstairs?
Correct. We have a banquet facility upstairs.
So you cover the whole gamut of what needs to be done. You have the entertainment,
right.
The food, the alcohol. People come when there's alcohol.
Yes.
So if I run an event, like here in the studio,
right.
Okay, if there's alcohol, they're here.
They're here.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, and I told you, I have a chocolate company. So when I do chocolate and wine pairing, forget it, everybody comes out.
It just works.
Okay, it just works.
Right.
All right, so I've been to the Twisted Tuna.
Yeah.
And if I just went back there to get one item, okay, it would be this. I guess the stuffed scallops.
The baked stuffed scallops.
Baked stuffed scallops.
Yeah, that's a popular item.
Okay, how it cannot be popular is beyond me, and I'm not a big scallop eater.
Right.
But I got to tell you, I don't know why I got them that day, but they were just amazing.
Right.
Okay. I mean, the food is excellent.
Yes.
No doubt. But
thank you.
The scallops were just amazing.
Right.
Do your clientele mostly eat inside or outside? Because you're an inside and outside venue.
We are. Clients love to sit outside by the water.
Okay.
That's one of our main attractions. And, just being out by the water and listening to music, live music, it's with good food and good quality service. People enjoy that.
You know what impresses me? And you guys have been with me for 20 years, so you guys know how I see things different than most. So here's the Twisted Tuna.
Right.
And surrounding that whole piece of property in that general vicinity right there is a bunch of waterfront restaurants or restaurants.
Right.
And yet, I have never, ever heard one place, and I've been at all of them, talk bad about the other place. And you guys, it's about working, it's about co-opetition.
Yes.
So you have some competition, but you cooperate with one another.
Correct.
Because otherwise it just brings bad feelings.
All right.
And it only hurts both. The person that talks bad about somebody else looks as bad as the other person.
Exactly.
Okay, the menu.
Right.
Does it constantly change?
Not much.
Okay.
Not much. But, we'll have weekly specials and we try to keep it fresh. We just made a slight tweak to the menu recently, but our main items remain the same. And
what's your biggest seller? In your opinion?
So we have a grouper sub that sells like crazy. It's a huge grouper sub. Everybody comes and tries that sub.
Really?
Yes, it's massive. It's one of our staples. Our pizza sells very well as well.
That's
surprisingly.
Right. You sell pizza there.
It's New York style pizza. It's you go to our seafood restaurant, you wouldn't expect.
Right, I wouldn't even think of that.
To be that good, but next time you go there, you got to try the pizza.
That's interesting, and coming from Brooklyn and New Jersey,
right?
We always talk about where's the best pizza.
Yes.
Well, you don't get better bagels or pizza than up north in Brooklyn and New Jersey.
Right.
I've managed to find an excellent pizza bagel place down here, and now I'm going to go and try your pizza.
Please.
But your facility is just very inviting, okay? And the people that work there just seem to be nice.
Yes.
Which is amazing because today you can't find good help.
Right.
It got to be really tough for you finding help.
It is.
Okay.
Yes.
You have people that have been there a long time?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
we have a lot of loyal employees, and part of the reason is just because we empower them, right? So there's not a set way to do things. When a server is a superstar, I'm going to let them be a superstar, right? I'm going to let them go out, be the person they are. They have a personality, and a lot of people come to work knowing that they can be themselves and make money.
That's the key. Okay, as a server, you need to know that if you're a server, your income is going to be based on how you treat your customer.
Correct.
Okay?
Right.
And it's interesting because people in like the service industry like that are usually the best tippers for the service industry. I'm not in that industry, but I've reviewed hundreds of restaurants, and I know that it's important that these people are working for a living.
Yes.
I also know that things are not always perfect.
Right.
And things go wrong.
Right.
And it happens to be the way management handles it, in my
Yes.
opinion.
Absolutely.
Okay? Because I know here, we're trying to get on the air, and of course we're having technical issues.
Yeah.
So I know that things go wrong.
Right.
Okay?
It's part of
and,
business.
Right. And it really, people care about, that you care about them and how you handle the problems.
Yes.
Your menu, do you find it that it's an extensive menu and that there's a ton of choices for people?
It is a very extensive menu.
Okay.
But that's part of one of the key factors for our success. Key factors of our concept.
Really?
A lot of people, a lot of restaurant owners think that if you specify on a certain type of food and you really focus on it and be great at it, it works. And maybe it does.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, what's really worked is that, you have a menu that includes a little bit of everything for everybody and be good at it. You don't even need to be great at every single item.
We were talking about that before you came in.
Exactly.
Okay.
So we provide very good quality food.
Consistently.
And it's a very big menu, so everything that you order is going to be good. It's going to be good food.
Here's what I would think, and I don't know because it's not my industry, but I would think give someone too many choices and they can't even make a decision.
Yeah.
Especially on date night, whether it be with your spouse, just any of you guy out there, just go and ask your wife or your partner, so you're hungry? What do you want to eat? And that starts the nightmare. Okay? And then it's like, all right, we'll go here. Well, yeah, I'm really in the mood for that.
Right.
And then it goes, by the time it's 2 hours later before you sit down and eat.
Right.
Okay, so having an extensive menu is good because it allows you to bring the person without even asking them and they'll find something on the menu they can eat.
Correct.
Okay, so here's my next question. Because again, I've reviewed hundreds of restaurants, and my wife has a ton of allergies.
Right.
So it's really sad because she's allergic to tomatoes.
Right.
So pizza has to be white pizza for her.
Yes.
Okay. And she's allergic to all citrus.
Okay.
So seafood is a tough one for her.
Right.
Okay. She really is a pain in the butt with her allergies and going out to eat. But if she comes to the table and says, "Hey, I want the grouper," and I'm sure there's lemon on the plate or lemon in.
Yes.
Would you accommodate somebody for their allergies, or would you make them say, you have to pick something else?
We don't. I'm a big believer in not saying no. Right. So we don't say no. If there's something that we can't do, there will always be a substitution for it.
Right.
And if somebody doesn't provide that service, then they're in trouble.
I agree.
Right. So if there's a condition, somebody comes in with something that they can't have, if they want it customized, we'll do the best we can to make that entree
Right.
Acceptable for them.
Okay, let's talk about the entertainment for a minute.
Sure.
So you have 7 days a week. What kind of entertainment do you usually have?
We'll have music anywhere from bands, solo artists.
In any specific genre?
No specific genre. It's mostly rock, pop, high energy music. Do some country,
Okay.
maybe some reggae, maybe some hip hop here and there, but it's very mixed.
Okay, so it's something for everybody.
Correct.
And I guess you can call and find out who's going to be there.
Yes, we have a schedule out on the website.
I used to go probably almost 5 nights a week out to listen to music.
Right.
I don't drink, so I'm one of those rare cases. But I could go and sit and have something to eat.
Right.
Okay, and enjoy the night listening to music.
Yeah.
Usually, the partner that I'm with now, with my wife, they seem to be the drinkers.
Okay.
But someone's got to be responsible.
Right. Right.
Okay. Someone's got to be responsible and drive
Right.
home. All right. So it's a mix of music. All right. Since we're getting to the top of our time, what I wanted to bring up was you're in an expansion mode right now.
Yes.
Okay. So tell me about that.
Yeah, the concept, the Twisted Tuna concept, it's worked really well for us. And the restaurant itself has done really well. So, 6 months after I purchased the Twisted Tuna, I bought an Italian fine diner in Coral Springs. And, luckily that did well as well. So now I'm looking to...
Did you sell that or you still have it?
I still have it.
And what, is it on Sample Road?
It is.
I've been there.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
Is it on
Did you like it?
north side of the road?
Yes. It's a very high-end Italian fine diner.
Okay. I reviewed that restaurant.
Oh, okay.
Many, many moons ago.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay.
I would love to hear about this.
It was excellent. The food was excellent.
Oh, good. It's
and I don't,
unbelievable.
I lived in Del Rey and Green Acres and West Palm area.
Right.
And we made the haul out there because somebody said that it was a really good restaurant.
Yes.
Now, they say there's another one across the street. And I went to that one on the south side of the street.
Right.
Was not fond of it.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I did review it. They hosted us and I reviewed it. And then
Wonderful.
we went back a couple of times.
Oh, good.
Small world.
It is.
Okay.
It is. So,
Small world.
yeah. So,
Okay, so you bought that. That's going well. You're good
Yes.
to go there.
Yes.
Now what's the expansion?
So now we're opening another restaurant. Hopefully by the end of this year, it'll be called Fish Bar and Grill. It'll be a waterfront seafood restaurant, and we'll have live entertainment every day there. We'll have a big menu. We'll have a gelato station inside the restaurant, and
Higher end? Consider-
slightly more higher end than Twisted Tuna, but a similar menu. As far as the price point goes, and some similarities there. But it is its own concept. We're adding a rooftop bar to it.
Oh, cool.
One of the biggest rooftop bars in Florida. It'll have 300 seats upstairs,
Oh, wow.
and the building is 17,000 square feet.
Oh, that is, and
So-
one kitchen?
No, multiple kitchens. 4 kitchens.
You guys who have been in the industry as servers, bartenders, sous chefs or chefs, busboys, and owners know that it's not an easy industry.
No.
Okay, and in our country, the lower end, and I hate to say it that way, but the busboys, but the servers, really do. In other countries, it's a career,
It is.
and it's a high-paying career,
Yes.
and you don't look at tips because it's a high-paying career.
Right.
In this country, it's very, very different.
Right.
And the sad part about that is when you're in an area that has a lot of tourists, and then the servers don't get tipped, they don't understand.
Right.
But really, that's not the point. The point is you didn't give bad service. The point is it's not normal
Yeah.
for other countries
It's
to
a respect
tip.
thing.
Right. So it's really kind of weird. And service in other countries, my God, these people, they take their job as if they were the president of their country.
Right.
Okay. When I came to your place, everybody's different.
Right.
And a lot of people, I'm like my mom. I don't want to be bothered.
Right.
Come over, check on me. Make sure that my water glass is always full.
Right.
Okay? I shouldn't have to ask you for water. You should just pass
Absolutely.
by and look. And
I agree.
And I had all those very, very good experiences at the restaurant. I don't remember having any bad food. I can tell you that right now, which is wonderful. And I love, like I said, I love to sit, eat, and listen to music.
Right.
With that, you have a website?
Yes.
What is it?
The TwistedTunaPortSalerno.com.
Okay, and you have a phone number there? Or
Yes. The phone number will be on the website for our
okay.
restaurant.
All right, so contact us is going to be on the website. So if you have any questions or whatever, but you really got to check it out. Now, it's in Port Salerno?
Yes.
Okay, so I always get kind of lost in that little area there.
Yeah. it's in
So what's that main street that crosses before you go into where the restaurant is?
so you take a left from US 1,
Right.
right, and then you're on Salerno Road, and we're right on Salerno Road.
Okay. Okay, so that's US 1?
Yes.
main road?
Yes.
See, I always get
Yes.
lost,
Yeah.
and I used to live in Stuart,
Okay.
so I used to go down that way a lot,
Right.
and I'm pretty good with directions, but sometimes it was kind of difficult. One quick question. The area that you're in, which is really kind of interesting because it's almost like an island unto itself,
Right.
has festivals in there, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you're always a part of those festivals, I guess.
Yes.
So that's what. But you got to check them out. What's the the address?
Yes. 4290 Southeast Salerno Road, Stuart, Florida, 34997.
Guys, check them out. Get the stuffed scallops. Okay, you got to get the stuffed scallops because if you need a reason to ever go back, it's the stuffed scallops. If you need to make an excuse to go, it's the stuffed scallops. And if I would have known and had it planned out, I would have made him bring me stuffed scallops.
Next time, for sure.
Sid, I want to thank you for coming on.
Thank
it was
you
a
so
pleasure.
much. Yeah,
Everybody
pleasure
have a
to meet
great
you.
day, and we'll be right back.